Hey, can you guys hear me? Yeah. What up, boys? I'm just trying to decide what I want to do today. I think that I want to start... What's the best place to farm for thick hide? Does anybody know? I need to get thick hide. Bravers? Well, what do you mean by that? How are you feeling about a Bornholm? Oh, yeah, for sure. How you feeling about WoW removing the pointy hats? Nah, the thing is, like... like, the whole thing about it is dumb. Like, the only thing... The pointy hat thing with WoW, I thought was kind of like... I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video about it tomorrow or something. I don't know. But just in general, I feel like that is not a big deal. They just can't stop kicking their own ass. Well, they can't stop kissing their own ass. That's the fucking problem. Is that these guys could have just fucking taken days to be like, oh wow, this does look like, oh yeah, this does look like KKK. I can see why people would think that. Oh, we just changed the helmet. It is what it is, right? Like, they could just do that, and it would be no problem. Nobody would even think about it. Nobody would worry about it. Everybody would get it. People would understand it. It'd be fine, right? But they can't do that. What they have to do is they have to go on Twitter, and they have to take the one little opportunity that they have to pat themselves on the back and say, look at us. Look how progressive we are. Look how much we care about social issues. Because these people that work at the company are so fucking addicted to being patted on the back and getting their dick sucked for doing nothing that they take any single little opportunity to do so. Because let's be honest, Blizzard doesn't really have too many of those nowadays. So that's pretty much it. Does that make sense? I mean, like, that's what I think. They're in following hardcore race with Tommy and Joker. No, not really. I mean, I played a little bit of Season of Mastery earlier. I was just chilling. Should I play New World? It's an alright game. I mean, and by it's an alright game, I mean it fucking sucks. But I mean, what else are you gonna do? That's what I would say. Like Warzone advertising anti-cheat is a big deal. Well, the thing is, no, like that's different because like cheating in anybody knows like cheating in an online game. Like let's just real talk for a second here. Like it's really hard to get rid of cheaters in a game. Like there's almost no game that like gets rid of all the cheaters. It is. It's really hard, and so like Warzone putting that out there, like I feel like I can see why you'd compare it to that, but I feel like at least like with cheating, it's like a problem that they didn't really create. It's like it's not their fault that other people were cheating in their game. It's a little bit different. You have an intrusive anti-cheat system, you get rid of them? Yeah, but you have to have like rootkit basically for it to be enough, right? I think like the future of like competitive gaming is gonna be like things like Face Off or Face It in CS:GO, because like you're always gonna have the arms race between cheaters and players. Face Off. I mean, I don't know. I just fucking forgot to say it. Arm looks ugly, bro. I think I look cool. I'm gonna be honest. I really think I look cool. Straight up. Rootkit that requires a PC restart? Yeah. I mean, if you're good with that, then, you know, you're gonna be happy. I need to level up my wooding and my stone cutting. I think I might just, yeah, I might just fucking hit rocks today. Man, fuck it, let's just hit rocks. Maybe in like a half hour or something like that, we'll do a chest run. The patch made the game more grindy. Yeah, I'll read some of the posts on the New World subreddit. But I know that. I mean, the thing is that what you have to understand about the developers of New World is that they're really trying, but they don't know what they're doing. They're trying their best. It's just that their best isn't very good. So, we're halfway there. The fuck? So it's like, wow, but actually trying? Yeah. Obvious from day one they have incompetence issues. Yeah, the people that run the game don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's just that simple. Like, there's no... It's not complicated. It's not hard to understand. It's very simple. Like, a lot of the people, like, the changes that they make, it seems very obvious to me that these changes are being made by people that don't understand the game. They don't understand players. They don't get it. Every patch, okay, now it's good enough to start playing. I'm disappointed. No, I mean, the truth is, like, a lot of the other patches besides this one have been good. Like, and really, here's what Amazon did. Is they thought, and it's like kind of like an insult to our intelligence as players, you know what I mean? Because you have, this is cool being able to break down one of the big ones, is you have these changes that get pushed onto live servers, and they're not documented changes, and they're not on the PTR. And I'm sorry, but you're not going to convince me that the reason why they're not on PTR is precisely because they would be perceived badly by the community. So that's really what it is, right? Is that they don't really fucking know what's going on, but they know that players aren't going to like something. Ninja changes are disingenuous. Well, it's like, so they increase the health of some of the mobs over in Murkgard by like 3 or 4x. Who wanted that? Who needs that? Who asked? Like, and the thing is that the people, the end game is just chest runs, and they want to have raids soon. Well, if they want to have raids soon, then they should take out body blocking and expeditions, but they're not doing that either. Nah, the vision, here's the problem, is that the vision that the developers have for New World isn't fun. Latest blog post that addresses these changes. I'll read a lot of stuff probably tomorrow. I might even do it as a video tomorrow. Fucking see what's going on here. Get to the bottom of this situation. Bigger bosses should be bigger and tough to beat. Here's the thing. I would agree with you, except that they don't give you better rewards. If you want to have a harder boss, you have to have better rewards. And if you don't have better rewards, nobody wants to fight the harder boss. Making Murkgard harder was minor compared to nerfing the drops. You're right. You're totally right. We have to cure a TV New World video. Yeah, I might watch that in a bit. We'll see what happens. Still liking Final Fantasy? Yeah, I think that I think it might be tomorrow. But like this week, I want to start doing the Final Fantasy raids for Heavensward, so I can finish my Heavensward content and just be completely ready for Stormblood. And I want to do them all on this channel. And my plan for that, and like whenever I say all raids, what I mean is every single fight on Alexander Savage with minimum item level, no echo. Every single extreme in Heavensward with minimum item level and no echo. Everything. Everything. On the hardest mode I can possibly do it. Creature has thoughts on Heaven's Word story video. I think the Heaven's Ward story was good. I'll have to think of like what did I like about it? What did I not like about it? It's really hard to say. I didn't like how they threw the eyes into the abyss. Like, even as it was happening, I was like, there's no way this isn't going to be a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed like such a dumb thing. And also, I didn't like how these are like little minor things that it's just like, this is like all like whatever. My overall opinion of the story was that I thought Thordan was a really Thordan was a very compelling villain because he wasn't entirely wrong, and there was never a point where like I didn't really feel like Thordan was evil. He was lawful evil, and he wasn't like chaotic evil, if that makes sense. Nidhogg wasn't really wrong either. Well, Nidhogg was wrong. Like, in my opinion, I feel like that was actually not... That was the least reasonable thing in Heaven's Ward, was the fact that Nidhogg was just like hellbent on having a war. I thought that was stupid. The reason why it was stupid was that there were a lot of other dragons. The idea is that dragons perceive time differently, and because of that, Nidhogg can't forgive humans. But I think that's... I think that was such a... That's like such stupid logic, because... and like, it's not even stupid logic, it's just that it means that Nidhogg is like more wrong than it being like a, you know, like a any side goes. Revenge, not war. He's blind by rage. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is that like Hraesvelgr did not feel that way. Midgard Stormer did not feel that way, and you have to remember that he was like their grandfather, so it was his granddaughter that got killed. So it's not like it doesn't matter at all to him. So like every other dragon was okay with it except Nidhogg, which would imply that it's not because it's a dragon thing, because all the other dragons are fine. Daughter? Oh, you're right. Yeah, Volfnir would be his granddaughter. You're right. And she was also fine with it. Like, everybody was okay with it except Nidhogg. You see what I mean? So it doesn't really make sense to me that you can argue that he did feel that way. Even gave Nidhogg his eye. No, because he gave Nidhogg his eye like right after it happened. You understand? Like, before anybody like tried to reason with him or anything like that. Like Nidhogg, so like Nidhogg fights the he fights the humans, and he loses, and they take out both of his eyes, and then he comes back, and then Hraesvelgr gave him one of the eyes. Someone stole my eyes and killed my family, I'd be mad too. Well, he'd be mad. Like, I get that he's mad, but like, they wouldn't have stole his eyes if he didn't try to kill them. Like, the thing is, like, I think it's one of those situations where I really didn't think it was as gray as people made it out to be. Personally. Zackrawrr would join the dog if it wasn't for Shiva. Yeah, but then Ysael was able to convince him to go into battle against the what's it called? Those guys, the fucking Legion, or whatever the fuck they are. Does anybody have any sandpaper? Are there any sandpaper owners? The Garlean Empire, yeah, exactly. Alright, I'll just keep collecting rocks, I guess. Where's actually the high-level stone cutting place? Tier 5, Brightwood. Okay, let's go over there. Because this place is a shithole for stone cutting. Sinner reflected that he and Nidhogg were the same, but unlike Nidhogg, he had someone to guide him out of his rage. Well, also, like, Estinian won the conflict. Right? So, like, there's no reason, really, for him to be... Like, Estinian was mad explicitly at Nidhogg. And then Nidhogg's dead, so there's no reason for him to be mad. See what I mean? Not no reason, but less of a reason. Trying to watermark solo feels impossible. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm not a fan of it either. Oh, nice. Okay, we got big dick sandpaper here. Come back. What do you want, Billy? You do Genesis yet? Nah, do you want to do Genesis? I'm down if you are. I did... Yeah, I did both, actually. I did both. He was mad at all dragons? Yeah, but the thing is, like, after the dragon that he had a problem with was dead, then he moved on. I don't know if he's watching. I guess he's not watching a stream. Okay. I mean, if he's not gonna do it now, I'll just do it tomorrow. It's whatever. Alright. Let's go over here. Nidhogg's enemies still stood? No, they didn't. Thordan's dead. Like, Thordan's dead, and everybody that was around Thordan is dead. All the other knights are dead. Everybody that fucked over Nidhogg is dead. Yeah, all the provokers, all the people that initiated it or anything like that, all of them are dead. Their bloodline's still there. That just sounds like such bullshit. That's so stupid because, like, Estinian didn't go try to kill Hresvelgar. I mean, he would have. Or Vindolfir or whatever. He didn't do it. He didn't like any dragon, but he was willing to be reasonable with them. Nidhogg was not. Okay, I need... Man, where the fuck do I get lodestone? Weaver's Fin. Buy it? Is it cheap? How much is it? Cheap as fuck. Yeah, if there's anybody wants to give me, if there are any rock lobsters that want to give me stones, please do not hesitate. Stan was willing to try a see crazy scheme, change his thinking away as well. Man was willing to kill any dragon from the beginning. Yeah, but willing to does not mean, there's a difference between, like, the difference with like Estinian and Nidhogg. That priest runs? Oh, I mean, I'm 600 watermark on like everything. They just pulled the ladder up on y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about you guys, man. I'm chilling up here in the legendary. I'm chilling up here in legendary territory, man. I'm good. I'm good, bruh. Nice, I was 100% in the wrong. Yeah, that's the thing. That does make it interesting. Alright, how much does lodestone? I'm not gonna fucking spend this much money. This is ridiculous. You fucking kidding me? I probably should sell my CD today. I'll deal with it later. Okay. 100-person company uninstalled today after finding about the Ninja watermark changes. Here's the thing, is that the people that run New World are incompetent in designing a game that's fun to play. They are great at designing a game that looks good. They are great at promoting the game. They are great in a lot of things. They are great even in listening to the community. In some ways. But what they're not great at is understanding what people really want and how people think and how people play games. Why am I playing them? Well, honestly, like, that's a question that I ask myself more often. But like, it's very, like, I don't really understand, like, there's a lot of people I think that it makes them think that they're smart if they say something like that. So they say it because they want to, you know, they want to think they're smart. But the truth is, it's a very simple equation in my opinion. Am I having fun right now? Am I killing time? Is this, you know, good enough? The answer is yes, is good enough. And you know why it's good enough? Is because I already got through the part of the game that they nerfed. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like I knew this shit was gonna happen, and that's why That's why I got all my shit leveled up super fast. So dejected by the changes, struggling to find drops. Do you guys want to know why they did do you guys want to know why they did the watermark changes? I'll tell you why they did them. They did them because they nerfed the expedition boxes. Or sorry, they didn't nerf them, but I nerfed the way that you get the expedition boxes. So in their head, they're like, well, if we nerf the outdoor chest runs, that's going to cause people to make expedition keys. That's, I guarantee you, what was in their fucking head. But the problem is that they're stupid. So what was in their head was wrong. And that's not how people think. Not a trash tank. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I got somebody. The process make keys is super annoying. Yeah, it is. It's stupid. That's gonna fix people wanting to do expeditions? No. Here's the thing. Is that people want to do expeditions. Do you know why they want to do expeditions? Because expeditions drop the best weapons in the game. That's why. Aside from god roll crafting items that are basically lottery drops, the best weapons in the game are the 600 eye level legendary weapons from expeditions. So everybody's going to want to do expeditions. So like, I'll give you an example, right? Let's look at a few of them. I'm not there yet, but like, look at that. Actually, this one's fucking garbage. That's a bad example. Look at that one, right? Vorpal, headshot damage and enchanted. This hammer is the best hammer in the game as far as I know. It's got crit chance and crit damage. Got this gun, dexterity and vicious, or keen and vicious. Look at these items here. Look at that one right there. Absolutely fucking insane. And all of these are expeditions items. That one right there, vicious, critical damage, 16% execute. Where's the Lazarus bow? Do I have my Lazarus bow? This one is like not really that good, but the Lazarus bow is also like OP as a motherfucker, right? Those are pretty good. Yeah, and I just get whichever weapon I have that's good. Is bow or musket better? It depends. I don't think there's a better. I think that, I think musket is pretty good. I think musket is definitely, like if you're new, maybe the musket's better. And then as you get more experienced with like let's say like if you play FPS games and you're used to playing like something like Hanzo or like Sniper in like COD or whatever, or PUBG, I think you'd be like good with a bow, right? Because you're just like going to like intrinsically understand the ballistics of it. But if you don't do that, then I think you could actually have a much better time doing musket. What makes you keep playing this? I don't really know. I truly just want a solid answer. Because it's a good way to kill time and I enjoy playing the game. I want to max things out. It's a relaxing game that I can play and not really think about anything else. And I just do that, and I don't have to worry about anything. And I find that very fulfilling and enjoyable. There's no real grand design, nothing else like that. Earlier I was playing Season of Mastery for a couple of hours. That's just about it. Why can I not? They disabled it? So they disabled the, See, this is what really makes me frustrated with the team at Amazon. Is that the team at Amazon can leave the expedition chest broken for over a month, but the moment that an item in the game is rewarded too often, it's fixed within 3 hours or 5 hours. It's just such a transparently obvious thing that they're doing, is that they're leaving mechanics in the game that waste players' time in order to artificially extend their game time. It's obvious that that's what's happening. And it's insulting. I can't believe it. It's just like, it's so insulting to a player, like especially somebody like me who's played to 60 and done the expeditions and known how much time I've had wasted because these incompetent fucks can't change one thing. But the moment that any mechanic, they made 3 changes to Bornholm, but they couldn't fix the expedition chests. Guess what the difference is? Bornholm was helping players, and expedition chests, was making players accomplish their goals faster, and expedition chests are not. So they've intentionally withheld improvements on things that will, by not having the improvement, make players spend more time in the game. So they're time gating the game by leaving bugs in it, and I actually think they're doing it on purpose. I actually do. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I'm not being exaggerating. I think that whenever you do this enough times, whenever you do this with the expedition keys, whenever you do this with the 65 corruption portals, whenever you do this with Outpost Rush, whenever you do it with the expedition chests, whenever you do it now with nerfing the elite chests, which clearly all of these things indicate a direction. You do it with the water. Oh, there's another one. You do it with the watermark being arbitrarily capped at 591. Oops, how did that happen? Oh, I don't know. Wow, that's so crazy. No, they're lying. Someone said they do this to reduce player base, reduce cost of running servers. I disagree with that. They would make way more money if they ran the servers and milked people for microtransactions. But if there's no people to milk, then they can't do anything. You can milk people if you have a good game. If you don't, then you can't milk them. It's I don't know, I'm just so annoyed. Did you know elite chests only drop weapons right now? Well, it's the same thing. That's actually a really good point. a logical person, I don't know, maybe not, but this is what, like, so if you were going to implement the Void Gauntlet into the game, this is what I think there are two options in how to implement it in a good way. Number one, you make it to where the Void Gauntlet has the same watermark as the Ice Gauntlet, because they're basically the same type of weapon, right? They're gloves, they're intellect based, right? So the watermark for your character for the Void Gauntlet is just the mirror of your Ice Gauntlet whenever the patch comes out. Or you make it an average of all of your weapons. They didn't do either one of those. They introduced the Void Gauntlet into the game, and they put everybody's watermark at 500. So now, in order to get better drops for the Void Gauntlet as actual drops in the game, you have to not only farm for the Void Gauntlet among all the other items, but you also have to go through about 400 or 500 Void Gauntlet drops that are, you know, assuming that you're killing progressively stronger monsters, that are going to increase your watermark for it. That's how it should be, an average of your build. Yeah, that's what I think they should have done. I think the watermark should have just taken... I think what they should have done with the Void Gauntlet is implement it into the game with an average watermark of all of your weapons combined. Just that simple. I've seen 595 Void Gauntlets on the auction house, the pros of crafting. I wouldn't really say that's the pros of crafting. I'd say it's the cons of having a bad development studio that doesn't understand their own game. Like, I don't think that was intentional. Well, actually, I do, but I don't think that, like... I don't think that it was added into the game as if it was good design. Then you will not grind 100 more hours for a cool weapon everyone wants. You're right. I won't. Yeah. I won't either way. I won't because I feel like the watermark system and everything about it, the way it works is it only works if all of the weapons, if you begin the watermark system with all of the weapons equal and they're all being progressed simultaneously. The system falls apart. Well, I mean, it's always bad. The watermark system was bad on day one, but the system falls apart. It gets even worse whenever you have to, you have new items that get entered into it. Because effectively, think about this. Getting your watermark up for your Void Gauntlet to 600 would take as long as getting your watermark up for every other weapon put together to 600. Yeah, they're effectively restarting your watermark, Ryan. It reduces your chance of increasing your watermark too? Yeah, because it's spread out across more items. You're actually right about it. It's good insight. Yeah, you're right about that. Half of my mark run being 500 gear score Void Gauntlets, yeah. Alright. You still have faith in the devs to make the game great? I think that I had a lot more faith before this patch came out. This patch was really stupid. And I think that really one of the worst things about it is the fact that a lot of people thought that it was going to be good. It wasn't bad at all, though. Can you explain to me how having to farm your Void Gauntlet up to 600 gear score is not bad? Can you explain to me why Mark Guard NPCs having 4 or 5 times as much health is not bad, while the rewards stay the same? It's just stupid. The reward, oh yeah, the rewards are worse. Yeah, you're right. The rewards are even worse. Yeah, more work for less. Damn, bro, that's lit. The other changes I meant, my bad. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, all the good changes were good and all the bad changes were bad, yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at, too. Just got a hateful whisper from a member in your chat saying that you quit the Weeb game. Okay. I'm just gonna time you out. I think it's like another Final Fantasy Andy that's just like trying to constantly get me to talk about Final Fantasy and bring it up even whenever I'm not talking about it or anything. It's just like kind of exhausting. I like the game a lot, obviously, but I don't want to talk about it constantly and have people bring it up over and over and over. Let's see what we gotta do here. Let's get some of this shit crafted. Look at Lost Ark during the beta. Yeah, Izzy and I played it a bit. There we go. I gotta get some of these lodestones. And let me see if I can just craft some of this star metal too. Might as well just knock this out. There we go. Alright, fuck yeah. Oh, I have a void ore. Cool. I forgot I even had one of those. Alright, so that's good. Oh, I need to do the hides too. Yeah, let me go do that. I just don't want to deal with it, man. Like, I don't really care about like what I just don't want to deal with it. Like, just stop, just stop, just stop, just stop. Okay, so yeah, I need to just fuck. Oh my god, I have 2,000 of tannins? Jesus Christ. Does your company own any territory? I don't know, actually. That's really the question. I have no idea if we own any territory. I couldn't tell you, man. Okay, so let's see. Am I gonna keep that? No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to keep that piece of shit. Okay, let's see here. Is everything else locked? Yeah, it's all pretty much locked. Okay, let me put on my actual gear. So I have a full set of pretty much like super glass cannon gear that I use for expeditions. Yep. Are there any dungeons in this game like to explore? Not really. I mean, they're pretty linear. Yeah. Izzy's complaining to me because some guy at the car dealership was being rude to her and condescending, and you know, the usual bad salesman techniques and stuff like that. And I told her that it's like the people who do that, they're the people who they'll like go on Instagram, and you know, like those accounts that'll like it's like 5 tips or like 10 tips to you know, have a lot of money, or basically like kind of how to live your life shit. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen many of these. I'm sure, like, I mean, I see them all the time, right? And it's like, you know, keep a small circle of friends and don't let anybody in unless they you know, unless they understand what Bitcoin is or something like that, right? And my favorite thing whenever you have like those kinds of people is the ones that they'll put in like these quotes from like let's say Elon Musk, right? And it's like, you know, their opinion, and it's like a quote that they made, but they put Elon Musk's picture on it as if he said it. Have you guys seen this before? Damn, that's a lot of fucking damage. Oh, they're probably pissed because I pulled without the tank. Fuck them, man. Oh my god. Never mind. Ice Tomb's so fucking bad now. Well, it's just purely a defensive ability. That's what it is. Whereas, like, before it had, like, multiple uses, now it doesn't anymore. They took an item that they took an ability that was interesting and they made it not interesting. That's effectively what happened. So watch, this is the oh, come on, guys. What are y'all doing? Like, that's never I really hit the numbers. You guys see that shit? Popping off. Like, that damage is nuts, bro. Spawn some more. I need to stop doing this, because they're going to eventually one-shot me. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. Guarantee it. Man, I'm fucking missing every shot. I'm just gonna do another one. The fuck? Of course. Fuck you. Damn, I gotta be fast. So I hit this, right? Or I hit this, and then I hit this, and then I swap over to this, and then I hit that. So I have the buff from Rune of Helios, and then I also get all the mana back with the Pillar of Flame, because it's capped out with my bonus, and that's whenever I get big damage. So each wave takes about as long as I need to, and then I hit right there, and then of course obviously the weapon swap took you know, a period of time that's different every time. I really hate weapon swapping in this game. Oh my god, that would have killed me. Weapon swapping's dog shit, I know. It's the same thing as like in WoW. Remember like whenever WoW made people like swap weapons for like sword and shield? That was so bad. Like it never worked right. And it's the same thing with New World. Like, usually it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And it doesn't work enough for it to be fucking annoying. Wait, we have another, I don't know, just a sec. Hate swapping Ice Gauntlet, bugs on me so much. Well, it's just like, to me, like, I don't want to have to deal with, it's like, it's such a good combo if it works. And that's a big if. Nice. Okay, let's get our first chest. Here we go. Do I have any infused coatings? No, looks like I don't. Once we get to the first boss, I'll go ahead and, or first mini boss, I'll go ahead and I'll use my buffs. Oh, good one. Oh, good one. Oh my god, both of us completely fucked that up. Wow. Shit. I'm waiting to see if he's gonna do a thing or not. I'd kind of like to just drop it off of him, and that way I don't have to worry about overlapping, you know? A million health later. Yeah, it's whatever. This guy's so annoying. What's my luck gear like? Everything that I have has intellect and luck on it. I have no defensive stats at all. Because you don't need defensive stats if you don't take damage. Damn. I feel like double Ice Gauntlet is actually so good. I think what would be better than double Ice Gauntlet would be triple Ice Gauntlet. Because there'd be 3, you know? I'm waiting to see if this guy's gonna hit it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, did I use mine too? Oops. New World give news or anything, or they just let it run on its own? Yeah, they give news. Man, come on, bruh. Leave me alone. Stop. Let me go up here. I'm gonna pull some other mobs. It's always better for us to pull this boss with as little mobs as possible. Okay. I'm about to get fucked in the ass, I can just tell. If one of those hits me, I'm dead. Basically, if this mob casts any spell on me, I instantly die. Really cool ability where he just doesn't take damage there. Super, super interesting. Very fun. Alright, there we go. Nice. Bitch. I hate how brain dead this content is, man. All they need to do, here's what they need to do. Shorten the boss fights by half, double the mechanics. That's all you do. Problem solved. Okay, what were we doing? I was texting. Alrighty, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we have to kill the boss, that's right. Bitch ass runs right out of it, man. Fuck this stupid ass game, man. Big content, big damage. Woohoo! Alright, of course it's gonna go on to me. Suck my dick. Fuck off, man. I didn't even get a bag. Alright, I'm gonna get ready, get all my buffs up. Someone still has to cleanse. I have mine, right? Yeah. This is whenever I really pop off. I'm gonna put the dick on the table. I'm gonna say, listen, bitch. This is how it's gonna be. Alright, let's go. I've got every buff in the game. Let's do it. Look at those numbers. Oh, look at those numbers. Oh, look at those numbers. Going crazy. Big dick. Get me? Doesn't matter, just keep going. Okay. Good luck, boys. Do you guys know if they, if we kill it in 2 minutes, they get loot? I don't think you guys are gonna kill it in 2 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was my bad too. I shouldn't have got hit by that attack at the beginning. It was stupid. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Let's go again. Did you get by anything at all? It doesn't matter. The game sucks. Who cares? Just do it again. Fool me once. Fuck, I overlapped. This is good. It's the next one, right? Cock. Shouldn't have done that, it was stupid. It's a purple bag, not a fucking orange one. Shit. Who gives a fuck about that? That's decent. Oh. Damn, that's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's upgrade. I'm actually not sure. Cause like, Frostwrath is good, but doesn't have enchanted, and like that's like 10% more damage, man. You know what I mean? Like that's 10% more fucking damage. That's Biss at fucking 600 as another perk at 600. I actually think the Arcana one might be really good. Let's go, guys. Come on. What we talking? What we thinking about? Just go. Just fucking go. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Idiot. I swear crackheads are more predictable than some of these mobs, man. Magic shit's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, as I said, there's a lot of cool things in the game. The problem is the things in the game that aren't cool. Jesus Christ, this damage. 3 dodges, yeah. If you get more maximum stamina, you're able to dodge more. Because, like, it's 50 for each one, so, I mean, if you get, you know, 50, like 100 and... cock. Bitch. Fuck. Yeah, it was animation locked. I think I might be dead here. No, somehow I'm not. Okay, this guy is gonna throw the spear at me. I'll see what I can do. Ooh, I did not pay attention to that. He can kill him, it'll be fine. There's a headshot, yeah. Well, it's just like sometimes they're pretty far away. It's hard to see like what they're doing. It's like you gotta focus on like 5 things at a time. I fucked up. I'm gonna go help him. I'm not a very good multitasker, what can I say? Drink potion? No, there's no reason to drink potion right now. The thing is, like, sometimes it's a good idea to do it, sometimes it's just not. Like, if you know you're gonna get healed, there's no reason to use a potion. Like, what the fuck are you using it for? I mean, might as well let somebody heal it. But it's different for each time. Alright, let's go. It's like these two like random mobs here, like these mobs don't make the game better. You know what I mean? Like just some of these trash pulls that like the game has, like these expeditions have, it's like, you really telling me we gotta fucking spend a day farming for this shit? It's like, you think of like, what are the maps in PoE that you gotta do, that have like, that are like, you know, big money maps. Big money maps. Like, we got Cortex, right? We got, Involved at Zeri, right? Like, from back in the day. But like, in general, I mean, you talk about the money maps, and the money maps, give you good fucking loot that costs a lot of money, right? With this game, see, I do so much fucking damage, I just like instant pull aggro no matter what. Just gonna take that, hit them, frostbite them again. Anyway, what was I saying before? It's like you spend all day grinding out a fucking map, and then you imagine, like, you know what these expeditions are like? These expeditions are like having to farm all day in order to do, what's the shittiest PoE map besides Hall of the Grandmasters? That bullshit one, Malkoon. Dungeon? No, I mean like unique maps. Unique maps. Hallowed Grounds. No, that one's fast. You just walk around, kill some mini bosses, you're done. Wakawadu Tidu, right? Yeah, something like that. And you farm all day, and that's the only unique map in the game. It's either between Malkun or Wakawadu Katidu. Like, those are the only two maps in the whole game. And each one of them takes 2 exalts to make. That's basically what the experience here is. Damn, dude, imagine hitting 3000s, man. Like hitting 3000s, like it's just that's your job, man. You just clock into work 3000s. Easy. Voiceovers for bosses would be cool. There's one boss that has a voiceover as far as I know, and that's Isabella in the Dynasty shipyards. Which is cool. See, he tried to fucking get on my ass, man. Last boss in Dynasty 2? Oh, does she? I don't remember. What? Captain Thorpe has voiceover? True. Yeah, I think they need to do, remember back like in WoW, how the tier 2 armor sets at the very beginning were just dog shit ass garbage? Like at the beginning of WoW, whenever the tier 2 armor sets were introduced into the game, you would have thought they were developed by the Amazon Game Studios. They were just recolors of the same items that were already in the game. And then later on, Blizzard changed them. And it made a pretty big improvement. It made it look really cool. I mean, you've got some of the most iconic sets in the game, like Judgment is like, it's like the Paladin set. Let's see, what are some of the other good sets? Like tier 2, like Wrath. Like I never really liked Wrath set, but like it is definitely iconic. I really wish that, I wish Season of Mastery was like good. Like imagine if Season of Mastery had as many changes as a PoE season. I'd probably already be 60 by now. It'd be so fun. Can you imagine that? That would be so cool. Bloodfang Transcendence, yeah. True. Big damage. Woo! Actually, that one was my fault. Yep, that one was 100% my fault. Okay. Alright, where the chest at? Sick rotation? What rotation? What do you mean by rotation? Alright, so yeah, everybody stand right here, and I think that, I think what we should do— oh, is this another safe spot? Oh, cool, okay. So what we should do is we should, pretty much just, hit him, and eventually, you know, he'll be dead. He'll be alright. Let the tank get aggro. Oh, I think he's aggroed on the main. Oh, whatever. Let's go. Yeah. Somebody go get the ball or some shit? He's gonna get got. No. All right, guys, we have to move over there. So, oh wait, we don't. Oh, we don't have to move. Never mind. Damage. By the way, it's gonna be me that's gonna take all the damage in the end. So just big heals on me. You can heal me because somebody else did it. If you're having trouble, just heal more. Assume they watch the stream? Yeah, pretty much. Shit, I got hit. Fuck, it hit me. Damage. There we go, boys. Let's go. Huge numbers. I have to put down my thing again. Okay. Up a little bit that way. It's easier for you to heal me. Yep, there we go. Just heal me. Spin the win, spin the win. Oh, I hope I get an orange here. I hope I get an orange one. You're killing it, bro. Keep it up. Big dick on these mobs. Oh. Every 45 seconds I have to click a button. Why he spin? Yup. Okay, I don't want to look at the bag as soon as you. Alright, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Okay. Please be orange.